everyone, it's Sami from Sami's Sweet Life, and today I have another top faves video for you. This is my top 5 notebooks, and I really like notebooks. So I have a list of my top 5 notebooks for 2022. I was inspired to do these top videos by Amanda's Faves. I'll leave her channel down below for you guys. She's a planner queen. I love all of her videos, but I wanted to do my own take on it because I definitely have some top faves from 2022. So I'm going to walk through my top favorite list, and then I also have some honorable mentions as well that I want to make sure I mention. My number 1 top fave for 2022 is the Spaces notebook. This one's called Notes and Spaces, and I really like this. They also have a blue cover if you don't like pink. I just happen to love this sketchy floral cover. I just think it's gorgeous, and this is a cool notebook because it has 3 different distinct sections. They're divided out. You can see the little like pink divider pages that look similar to the cover. It's got this really neat layout where you can make lists and to-do lists or whatever you want on here. You could also use this as a weekly page if you wanted to doctor up these. It's got 7 little boxes on the side, so it's got a whole section of those space pages. Then it has a whole section of note-lined pages, and then a whole section of dot grid pages. And I really like this. I happen to have my Spaces notebook open. I've used it all year long and really liked it. I ended up buying a separate one when they went on sale so that I have a backup one. I'm not going to show it right now because it's got my video notes on it, like open on the desk right now. But this is a great notebook. I just think it's beautiful. Their paper quality is really nice, and I just love these hard covers with the beautiful sketchy pattern. I'm just hooked. I really like this notebook. It was my top fave for 2022. But I have lots of other faves that we're going to talk about. These next ones are in no particular order, but that one happened to be my top one. My next one is actually a Plum Paper planner. So this is a notebook. One thing I love about the Plum Paper planner notebooks is you can add more pages up to a certain amount. So you can get this big, giant, chunky notebook. Like, look how big that is. It's a beefy, giant notebook. I don't know if I maxed the pages out or not, but I have probably ripped some pages out of here. But that's a really nice, thick notebook. It's the Plum Paper Planner Coil, the Plum Paper Planner Quality Paper, and it's just a really nice notebook. They do happen to give you a pocket in the back as well if you're interested in that. But you can add different sections to these notebooks as well if you want like a blogging section or a home cleaning section. They have lots of different add-on things that you can choose for this. They also have their own covers, but I happen to always take their covers off because I like the Erin Condren covers. They fit the Plum Paper Planner coils perfectly, and so I just always stick a Plum Paper Planner cover on this one. It happens to be Hello Kitty, but I just love how thick and lovely these notebooks are. So I have quite a few of these Plum Paper Planner ones for various things. I really like them. So my next on this top list is actually Erin Condren. They do offer some vegan leather covers as well, but I also have some interchangeable cover ones. There are different kinds of notebooks you can get. You can get the productivity lined notebook, which has the little checklist box down the side. And you can also just get the lined paper. I ended up using this one a long time throughout the year. I marked a special page on there. I use this for video notes and note taking, anything I had to jot down, like doctor's office stuff. It always went into this one. And then when I got the vegan leather one in the productivity style, I've been using this one. You can see I tested out some highlighters in there, but I've been using this one as my video notes and video checklist stuff. So I've been using this one quite a bit now. I like the interchangeable cover. I like that you get options for your paper style. And I also really just like their paper. It's nice and toothy. It absorbs really well. It's fast drying. It's great paper, and I happen to like these. The only downside of these is you cannot add a bunch of pages to these. Like, this is the size that they come. That's what you get. You get a notebook and that's what you get. So that's just something to keep in mind if you want a really big chunky notebook. Plum Paper Planner is the way to go. You can get tons of pages in there, and these ones are just a standard size book. So that is a good option. My next one is a new to me one. This is from Posy Paper, and they also offer planners as well, but I ended up getting their notebook, and their paper is pretty smooth, almost like the Plum Paper Planner paper. I've been using this as a journal at night. Now, I have to be honest, I haven't done a really good job at my night routine for this year, so that's something that's going to be ongoing as well, but I really love being able to just clear my mind at night, write down some things, and this is what I've been using for that. It's just a really nice quality little notebook. They have really beautiful covers. These unfortunately do not fit with Erin Condren coils or anything, but they have their own nice covers here with the little poly sheet on the front. But I really loved this marble type pattern. They had other patterns as well, but I really liked the marble one, and so I put my name on it, and I've been using this one. It just lives in my nightstand to just kind of like brain dump. I even wrote like a packing list in here for an upcoming trip. It's just like anything I'm thinking of goes in that one. It's kind of like a brain dump. And then my last of my top faves for notebooks is this one. This is actually a Martha Stewart one, and I'm blaming Cindy for this one. She posted, she used this as a planner for her business, and I just fell in love with the cover. It's really nice and textured, and you can see like the crosshatch vegan leather pattern on there, and I just love it. I ended up adding inkwell pressed rose gold coils to it. These are metallic. I happen to really like the inkwell pressed discs, and it looked really good with this notebook. So this is just lined pages for now. It's A5 size, but I plan on possibly turning this into a planner at some point, but it's a great notebook option. This one's a Martha Stewart one I happen to get at Staples. I just ordered it online, but they do have other sizes, I think. But I just love this cute little A5 size with the disc bound. I plan on probably purchasing some Plum Paper planner A5 size things to go in here and make it into a little planner as well. It's a great size, and also I love the versatility of this. If you write something in the wrong section, you can always just move things around. If you have tabs and things to go along with it, it's just such a nice, beautiful option. There's the front of it. I just totally put it in the wrong way. But there you go. That's a good option. It's got little stuff in the front, but disc bound notebooks are a great way to just be able to take pages out and stick new pages in and have an endless notebook. So there you go. There is that one. Now I've got a couple of honorable mentions, and these are only honorable mentions because I have not used them yet, and I probably will incorporate them in more for 2023. I've got one that happens to not really be a notebook. It happens to be a notepad. I did a video for Sprouted planners. I reviewed their planners. I will be testing them out because they're gorgeous planners, and I'll talk more about them throughout the year once I get to use them. But she included these notepads in with my box to review, and I absolutely fell in love with this weekly one. She gave me two, but there are more options of these. They're like really thick, chipboard, cardboard thickness, really nice wrapped material, so you can just hold it like a clipboard and use it, and they're perforated so they come off. So she included this checklist one, which is great. I've used it a few times, but I am in love with this weekly notepad. I've been using this as content planning, so I write in what videos go up and then whatever to-do list things. I've broken this up like videos that need to be edited, video ideas, videos that need to be scheduled, like different sections of that big checklist. But I really, really like the layout of this. It gives me plenty of room to write in my video titles for the week, and I've been using it, and I've got like the next 3 weeks mapped out here. So I flipped it over so you couldn't really see that, but I am hooked and I really, really like this. So I put that in an honorable mentions because technically it's not an actual notebook, it's a notepad, but it is still really awesome, and it's one I really wanted to mention. And then I've got two. I'm going to try to do a little bit of bullet journaling coming up, and I have this notebook that I've had for a really long time. It's from Michaels. It's just really a cheap little dot grid notebook. It's A5 size, or yeah, practically A5 size, a little bit bigger, but it's just, you know, like a good quality dot grid notebook. If you want to pay more for a really fancy one, definitely you can, but since I'm a new beginner person, I just ended up getting a cheapy one to try out, and I've had this for years. I do have like different notes in here for various projects and things. I got my vinyl cut information in here for cutting t-shirt materials and stuff, but I really just like it. It's a nice quality, and it was so cheap, guys. Like, you guys know how expensive some of these specialty notepads and notebooks can be. This one was super duper cheap. Love, love, love it. And then going along with that, like bullet journal, dot grid style thing, I have a Makselife. And again, like this notebook is premium quality, premium paper. It is on the pricier end of things, but it's just a really nice A5 dot grid notebook. It's got their little compass marks, the rounded corners. It's just beautiful. They have the like the leatherette type of cover on it. So it's like the premium option there. I really, really like it. And it goes in the folio, which I will grab. It actually works well with their Makselife folio system. So this is like the premium cream of the crop type of planner notebook. They just stick in the little thingamabobbers, the elastic bands. Stick these in, and then it's in there with all of your other notebooks. So close it up, and that's a premium notebook right there. You can put it in with your goal setting things or weekly pages or whatever. It's great for listing and bullet journaling and all that stuff. So I plan on doing a little bit of bullet journaling and using this in some capacity. It's just so beautiful. All these little Makselife notebooks are really, really nice options for notebooks. So I wanted to include it in the honorable mentions because it is a great option out there. So let's go ahead and bring all the notebooks and notepads back into the frame here. We got those ones. We've got my big stack of top fives. So there you go. There is my top notebooks list. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I do have affiliate links and other links down below for you guys if you want to check out any of these and pick up some notebooks. Definitely check that list down below, and I appreciate if you use any of my links. I hope you guys found this video helpful, and I would love to know if you guys have a favorite notebook that you guys like to use. I really jump back and forth between like what notebook I use, like my flavor of the month notebook. Right now I'm really loving this for content planning, and then I use this one a lot for writing out ideas. I've got project lists in the Spaces planners and checklists and things in there. I just really, you guys know, I love paper. I love pretty pens. This is just my jam right here. So I hope you guys found it helpful, and I would love to hear what your notebook is down below. Have a great day, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.